Hi everybody, welcome to Cooking for One. My name is Johnny C, and today I'm going to make my delicious chili. It's very simple. All you need is a half an onion, a pound of ground beef, a can of tomato sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, and a can of diced tomatoes and green chilies combined, and 1 can of light kidney beans and 1 can of dark kidney beans. And that's just for the contrast. So I'll start off by tenderizing the onion. I'm boiling that in about a half a cup of water. I'll cook that until they're tender. Then I'll add the ground beef, and I'll cover with the lid also, which will make it cook faster. And then I'll add the sauce. 1 can of sauce, 1 can of diced tomatoes, because I love tomatoes, so I put extra tomatoes in for that. And 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies. And then I'll add the seasoning, 1 packet of chili seasoning. And I'll let that cook for about good 20 to 30 minutes. And then I'll add the light kidney beans and the dark kidney beans, and I'm just using the light and dark for contrast. So there you have it. There's all your ingredients you need to make delicious chili. And this will make about 4 servings. So you can freeze it, you can proportion it out into 3 different containers and freeze it, and then all you have to do is microwave it for 2 to 3 minutes, and you'll have meals for a couple days. So there you have it, folks. There are the ingredients for the best chili in the world. Okay, as you can see, the onions are tender, getting tender. Keep an eye on it and add a little water if you have to. So now that they're tenderized, I'm going to add the ground beef and mix that up, chop that up, and once I chop it up, I'm going to put the lid on it, which will make it cook faster. And then once that's cooked, I'll add the tomatoes. This is the diced tomatoes and chili peppers, a can of sauce, and a can of diced tomatoes and the seasoning. And then I'll let that cook for about 20 minutes to a half hour, and then I'll add the beans. 1 can of light, 1 can of dark. Okay, there's the ground beef and onions cooked up. So now we're ready to add the tomatoes and the green chilies. And next, 1 can of tomato sauce, and some extra diced tomatoes, because can't get enough tomatoes, and 1 packet of chili powder. Okay, all those ingredients are added, and now I will stir them, and once it's totally mixed up, I'll put the lid on it and let that cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll add the kidney beans. Now, as you can see, all the ingredients are cooking except the beans. Now remember, constantly stir whatever you're making and watch the heat, because you don't want to burn it. So I turn the heat down, and now I'll add the light can of beans and 1 dark can of beans. And then I'll stir those thoroughly, and I'll lower the heat with the lid on and let them simmer for about 10-15 minutes, and then it should be ready. Alright folks, there you have it. That's took a little time to make, but you're gonna get 4 or 5 meals out of it. Doesn't that look good? Yes, indeed. Gonna be delicious. Alright, that's one big healthy serving there. And I'm gonna top that off with a few crackers. And there you have it, folks. There's Johnny C's chili. Hope you try it and enjoy it as much as I'm going to. Alright, I'll see you next time on Cooking for One. Bon appetit.